Hi teacher, my name is Furkan UR. My number is 231015304. Now I'll present my Network 2 homework. Now I will start with Windows Server opening. Let's open it. Okay. Let's enter the password. Okay, I will start with Active Directory user, Active Directory users and computers, and I have created interviewer, which is a tree user in a group, and I have a manager. I have two managers here, and they're inside of the group as well. And in here, my root domain is successfully configured in the format of my name and surname, which is was certain. Under this domain, I've created two distinct organization units, and you'll see in here I showed. Now I'll see the DNS in here, my name, and also there is for my surname. If I click my name, you'll see I created API, FTP, NSP, SMTP, VPN. For all of these are created for my surname as well, and you'll see in here. And here I now also configured a secondary DNS zone and enabled zone transfers as requested in the assignment. Now let's move on to the DNS server configuration. Next is the network configuration. I'll show you the Ethernet ports in here. I have 3 network in here. In properties and IP version 4, you'll see this IP address I've assigned. The second one, I assigned 20. The third one, actually I assigned 30. And here, actually, the first adapter is connected to internet to provide internet access to other 2 internal networks. And I configure NAT, where is the routing and remote access console. Under a NAT section, I will show you routing and remote access, IP version 4. Here, NAT, we'll see 3 ports in here, actually. And for those, I also created a Windows firewall rule to allow only HTTP and HTTPS. And for the inbound to traffic, now let's continue with DHCP to DHCP in here. In here we have 2. Now let's continue with DHCP in here. Yeah, in IP version 4, we have 2 pools. Inside of the pool, address pool, and you'll see I set up a DHCP server in here. I configured least time to exact for each pool. I using DHCP for distributed the default gateway and DNS server access to the client. Inside of the address leases, you'll see client IP, and inside a reservation, you'll see the address in here. IP reservation, especially for user 1's computer. And furthermore, like in the reservation section, I created make address based static IP reservation, especially for here. Let's continue with group policy. Group policy management, yeah, in here. We have in here interviewer and manager in here. Especially I created in here. In here I created restrictions for interviewers. Created a restriction rule in here. For the managers, I also created a restriction rule in here. And I linked the first policy for the interview and the second one for the stagiaire group. Actually, I linked the first policy for this one and second for this one, designed to strictly deny the group access both the task manager and registry editor actually. And then I linked the second policy to the manager, policy prevents two group members from using USB storage devices and running the command prompt. Both policies are active and linked to the respective organization unit. And now I'll show the different auths, and let's dive into the other. Let's sign out. Let's enter the password for client auth. I will enter the password. Okay, I'm right now user 1 in here. Okay, like you can clearly see, yeah, I'm user 1. To provide that these restrictions are applied, I am now switching the system right now. I switched, and I will show the GP results as in command line. Okay. Because of the active policy, the system securely blocks the users from opening the task manager and regged it in the background. This confirms the Active Directory GPO integration is successfully applied. Now let's continue with IISS. Yeah, IIS manager in here. And here, where is FTP sites? Yeah, FTP sites. FTP authentication rules. You'll see I have added 3 rules: read, write, and read rules. Each user has applied the rule. In here, I've created my websites, my name, and for my surname as well. I'll show you by using Internet Explorer. Yeah, this is my website of my name. This is my website of my surname. You'll see in here, actually. Okay. I deployed an FTP server using IIS under FTP authorization rules. I created 3 different permission levels: read only, write only. Now I've showed back. Different users I successfully directed to their specific virtual directories based on 3 rules. This is my web server I showed. This page is also successfully published and reachable. Now I'll pass the HTML server administration program. Let's open HTML server administration. Okay, let's enter, let's ask password. Let's enter the password. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. In here, I'll show you the domains in here. Yeah, rules. I want to show in here, like I have accounts in here. I created 2 accounts, user 1 and user 2, for emailing each other, and I've sent a test mail also, and I'll show. Let's open the Thunderbird. Let's ask password. For the second one as well. Okay, I'll just close that. Okay, this is a test mail I used, sent from user 1 to user 2. Hi, I am testing. This is a test mail, and I showed in here. Finally, I set the mail server. I said to test the SMTP and IMAP protocols, I configured the Thunderbird, where on the screen you can see the both mails accounts is actively usable. I can send another test message for you if you wish. Yes, subjects is okay. This sending the message. Okay, okay, yeah. There is a message in here. When I click that, you'll see test 4 is testing. It means that successfully I managed that one. So thank you for time. Thanks.